Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf. I am back here with Legolos here in Rothkyle, and let's find out what he needs me to do now.
The spiders of this land gnaw the earth itself.
While you were gone, I spied an orc with a similar stature and bearing to your description of the Silent One. The Silent One must have met some foe on the road, for his arm was wounded. He left behind him a sparse trail of blood as he fled deeper into the Rothkyle. I don't believe he thought himself watched by any other than the orcs and creatures of Lingris, so the advantage is ours. You said that you have piled the bodies of his kin as an offering to the spiders? If that has some arrangement with Sheila or her children, he could be very useful orc. Let us follow his orcish blood and see if it leads to him. So follow the trail of the Silent One's blood deeper into Rothkyle. That be this way? So I guess I first have to find the blood and then follow the trail of the blood, and it'll lead me to spiders most likely. Ah! Orc blood. How about that? The trail of blood leads deeper into Rothkyle. A little bit redder than I thought orc blood would be, but okay. It looks like the blood veers off the road now on this trail. Of course, it's a spider-infested trail, which is going to be a bit of a problem. I see two sets of spiderlings here, which usually means that there is another... Okay, I guess in this case it does, because usually whenever I see that, there's another one of those brood mothers nearby firing at me. But I can live with only having to deal with one of those at a time, right? But we do have all these stalkers here. Stalking me. Ah, see more blood up ahead. So we are on the right trail, whether we like it or not. Now, where is this silent one? Well, we certainly have silent spiders all over the place, as they silently come after me. It looks like we're getting near the end of a trail here. You and Legolas have found a strange cave where orcish bones are piled and picked clean. Well, what do you say, Legolas?
So this is where our adventures have led us.
It appears that the Silent One is disliked amongst the orcs for a greater reason than his queer appearance. I think the Silent One has a taste for orc flesh. Ah, but what strange trinkets for an orc to hoard. Wait a moment, Pineleaf. There's a very familiar hair caught in this armor. What? What is it? It's not your hair, is it? Wait, you're giving me the coif that we found here?
I do not like the look of this place, my friend.
Yes, very curious indeed. A strand of Frodo's hair is caught in this armor. This Silent One is quite a clever orc. I doubt most of his kin would have paid such a find any attention at all. How much did Master Samwise choose to omit from his tale of Frodo's journey through Mordor, I wonder? It seems clear that they took the guise of orcish warriors to pass unhindered through those of Cirith Ungol, and did not answer the call to Mornan. But when did such a need first arise? And why? Yes. Sam left out a few points, apparently.
Where am I? Where have you gone, Sam? They've taken everything. Everything. The quest has failed.
Oh my. Rescue Mr. Frodo from the Tower of Kirith Ungol. Well, better have a look at it. No use blundering around. Let us see what we can find around here. You feel the ring begin to gnaw at your will and reason. Samwise, the strong hero of the age. Really? Right. Let's use some Hobbit sense on it. Yeah, claim the One Ring. Yeah, like that's going to help me in any way. These notions are only a trick. Even if they were true, I cannot bear such a burden. Alright, let's continue on our way and press through to the gates of Kirith Ungol. And let's not worry about any temptations or anything like that. Down further. Ah. Well, it looks like a couple of the orcs are dead. Well, that'll make it easier to get through, I guess. Now, let's find out what's going on in here. And if we could find out where they took Mr. Frodo. A real nasty place, that's for sure. Now, where would they have taken Frodo? Kirith Ungol. Oh, haven't run into any more orcs. Certainly not any living ones. Speaking of not living, something too strong for you will over... What? It won't let me by? Well, how about... Let's see, determination? No orc or evil shall keep him from his master. The file of Galadriel. Let's see. Requires a moment of great need. Okay, how about determination? How about that? No. Harden your will to charge at the gate of Kirith Ungol. Harden my will. And... well, that's determination. Sting. Throw stone. Yeah, like that's going to do anything. No, don't claim the ring. Hobbit sense. Can that help me any? No. I need a moment of great... still need determination. Hey! Let me by! Let me in! Huh. Let's try one more time. Into the place. You cannot pass. What else can you do in this moment of great need? The file. And the light of Erendil will... The silent watchers quail, and the will is broken for a moment. Sounds like I just rang the doorbell. Well, let's see if I can find Mr. Frodo. Yep, I've rung the front doorbell. It looks like there aren't too many orcs around to answer it, though. Oh, this place looks really nasty. Well, come on, Captain Shagrack! The great elf warrior is here! Is an elf warrior here? Well, that'll certainly help things a bit. Unless they're talking about me, but I am not exactly an elf warrior. Now. Schnaga. Upon seeing you, the orc recoils and flees up the stairs of the tower. Really? Well, that's right, the elf warrior is loose, and I'm coming for ya! Well, oh boy. It looks like Shakrak and Gorbob have done my job for me. Nobody's left alive. Yeah. Nobody alive? Frodo! Master! I'm coming! Let's hope at least one person's alive in here. One specific person. Huh. Up the ladder, I guess. Well. You hear orc voices approaching from the turret. Hide. Okay, let's hide here. Shagrat. Oh no, that's Shagrat right there. To stick you, Snaga! Hold still, you little wretch! Hoy! Who's still alive down there? Ho ho! Answer me! Ah! Gotcha, Gorbog! Not quite dead? Well, you are now. Okay. Well, what am I gonna do? Bah! I've got what I need! Oh, he flees away. Well, if he's gonna go that way, I'm gonna see if there's anybody else alive inside. Ooh, what have we got here? Dead orcs? Stairs? More stairs? Even more stairs? Following Snaga's muffled shouts, you discover a ladder leading upward. What's up here? Ah, here's Snaga. Wonder if this is a good time to use Sting. Let's give a little Sting to... As Snaga flees down the ladder, you hear a cry and then a sharp crack. It's Sam, Mr. Frodo. I've come. Am I still dreaming? You found me, dear Sam, but where are we? And how did I end up here? There's no time for tales until we get far, far away from here. That is for sure. Is that what you really think happened?
The jagged peaks of Hingris are steeped in fear and evil.
Whatever befell Master Samwise as he and Frodo passed near Cirith, he does not wish to speak of it. By the sound of those rogue lord's message, it seems as if he performed heroics far beyond that of a simple gardener. Ah, but his choices are his own, and I will not press him to recount such a tale. However, I remain curious about one thing. If their disguises fool the orcs of Cirith, I think we may have found a way to learn more about her ladyship. Oh? And what is it that you propose that we do?
The jagged peaks of Hingris are steeped in fear and evil.
Pineleaf, we must find the Silent One. As his face is mostly obscured by his helmet, his armor would be of a great use to us in learning more of Shelob and her children. If we can recover this armor, you might gain entry into Cirith and go unnoticed as one of many orcs in this garrison. Indeed, Captain Roglard even expects the Silent One to report to Kirthungo. The Silent One knew well enough not to remain here, and he left 2 trails of blood heading deeper into Hlingris to escape our pursuit. I shall follow one. You should follow the other. Let us see where they lead. Alright, I will follow yet again a trail of the Silent One's blood. Oh boy. I got a relic of the last alliance from that last quest. And that means I could claim number 5, which means a first furtive foray. So I really should go and check on that. Unfortunately, I'm stuck here in the middle of Hlingris because I think if I click that, what? I think I'm supposed to be able to pick up a quest at the Hobbit home. I'll have to check on that in a moment. Like, after I get away from all these spiders. The trail seems to veer off in this direction. Welcome to Hlingris, where the crawlers like to explode in your face. Now, is there anything down here other than stalkers, spiders, exploding worms, and other disgusting things? Now even the trail ends, and the blood goes up this way. This place gets nastier by the moment. That's what I gotta say about that. But that's what we'll have to live with. I hope it's what we live with, because the alternative isn't going to be very pleasant at all. Oopsie daisy. I'm not in the mood to becoming one of the hollowed, so to speak. Now, let's get... Still can't kill those things fast enough. Now, where were we? Oh yes, looking for the Silent One. Looks like Legolas is already here. He can help me with these spiders, can't he? You found Legolas at the end of another trail of blood.
I do not like the look of this place, my friend.
Ah, a clever orc indeed. Pineleaf, the trails of blood converge here into this swamp. Even now, the Silent One must seek shelter in its shallows. We must find him before we lose the path. In a swamp. We're going to find his path in a swamp.
What little light remains here is smothered by webs.
So what do we do now?
The jagged peaks of Hlingris are steeped in fear and evil.
Well, I guess I'll believe with you on that. Pineleaf, we must go down into Daz Nethrin at once. Our hunt will soon be ended, for good or ill. If the Silent One has left any tracks, they will soon be consumed by the mud and foul waters of the swamp. It shall be a contest, my friend. The first of us to find the Silent One shall wear his armor into Kirthungo. Let us go. The first of us to find it. And I want to win the contest? For what reason? What else? The brutes of
The
Hlingris.
spiders of this land gnaw the earth itself.
I have a peculiar task to ask of you. If you would humor me, I would ask that you collect files of ichor from the many creatures of Hlingris. Spiders, gribig, crawlers, and even the carrion flies are all of interest to me. Alright? I have grown more unsettled and the deeper that we pass in these lands, and I wish to examine the ichor of these creatures more closely. Return to me when you have gathered as much as you can bear. You think I could bear even a little bit? You mean mentally bear or physically bear?
I cannot help but recall the darkness of Mirkwood here.
Although the Silent One has fled into its shallows, he is not the only orc I have spied. Finally, I fear more of the hollowed Zavahai lurk in the swampland below. They carry with them the children of Ubratori, or Shelob as the orcs now seem to call her. Even if the Zavahai are slain, the terrible things dwelling within them may not be. Thus I ask you to burn the bodies of any Zavahai that you encountered in Dathnethrin. It is an unfortunate task, but it is the only way to put an end to the danger they pose upon King Alistar's armies. Will we find the Silent One? Will we be able to get the Ecker? Will we be able to burn the bodies? We have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.